Hello everyone, this is a biology teacher and I'm here to show you how I use the Headbandz activity in my classroom. This is the game that you've probably played with your family and friends where there's a card on your forehead that you have to guess by using descriptions from your teammates. I've obviously modified this for a biology and an AP biology classroom with different sets of Headbandz cards for both of these classes. The difference between these classes cards is that obviously the AP cards have more vocab terms, higher level vocab terms, and they have more words that you are not allowed to say on the left-hand side. The biology classes have the same type of words, but obviously they are a little bit easier and have less words that the students can't say. First of all, to find all of these files, you can go to my teacherpayteachers and search for each individual file specifically, or you can just go to my Google spreadsheet where I have everything organized. Once you're here at my Google spreadsheet, you can notice that down at the bottom, I have a couple different tabs. The tab that I like to use for this resource is the tab that says resources by type, because you can go right to this area, right to these columns that say Headbandz AP and Headbandz Biology, and find all of these resources organized by their content area. Once you download the file that you're going to use, you're going to get a PowerPoint with slides of vocab terms, a picture with that vocab term, and then words that the students can't say. What I like to do to print these out is to print 2 slides per page. This allows the cards to be big enough where the students can handle them pretty easily and to see the words from across a table. After you print out all the slides, you can cut each slide out individually and stack them together. I like to leave these with a paper clip at each of my lab stations so the students can just organize them at the end of a class period and have them ready for the next class period. Now, there's a couple different ways you can have the students use these cards to review. You can have one student just go through each of the cards one after another, or what you can do is you can have the students pass the cards after they're done, but you have to be careful because if they just push the next one forward, then they're going to see what word it is. So you have to trade before the person flips the card. I again like to reprint out the biology ones because typically the students don't treat the cards as nicely as maybe like the AP students would. So I try to reuse the AP ones, especially if you can use a cardstock paper, a heavy duty paper with the AP versions, but it's up to you how you want to use these cards in your classroom. Like always, if you ever find a mistake in how I have things organized on my Google spreadsheet or in the files themselves, please let me know through email.